Good afternoon. It's your favorite plumber, Plumber J. So we're going to make this a part 2 of making the ranchers happy. Alright, so I'm back out at the same stable I was a few weeks ago, and a customer wanted me to put PEX piping in this hose bracket instead of the rubber hose that kept breaking. But the rubber hose was 10 years old, which is pretty good. So we're gonna go. She changed her mind, and we are gonna go back to the rubber hose. And they first they didn't care about the hose bibs being full turn. So we're gonna put this back, and we're going to put in quarter turn. I ordered from supplyhouse.com, and yeah, I'm gonna swap those out, replace the hose, and then I'm gonna make up some quick connect fittings for her to go quick on and off between hot and cold. And she understands that hot is on the left and cold's on the right, even though both handles are yellow. All right, I'm not going to try to find red and blue. So that's a ball that's inside, and we'll just swap it out to these. Got a whole assortment of every quick connect garden assembly and bar fitting in the whole town of Bedford. So we're not going to be using those plastic junk. Here's my note from last week. So we're gonna get started removing the PEX to rubber, and then swapping out the hose bibs to quarter turn. Maybe I'll start with these. Get rid of all this. Get my Torx. Off hot, off cold. Oh, get those wrench hands. Oh, there we go. Monster Teflon dope does wonders. There we go. Check this out. You see how this nipple is sticking out, the brass one? This one isn't. Because this, see, I can move my hand. This broke inside the wall. Now I gotta get that nipple out without having to tell the customer that I gotta cut that out or cut that wall out. Whew. It's game time. I was able to get it out. Just like that. Old school trick. Put pressure on it and it will come out. Now I gotta go find a nipple like this in my truck. Hello, bunny. Keeping the mice away? That should do it. So it just cracked off right there. I've never seen one crack off. Oh, never seen a brass nipple crack like that. The male side, at least. Whew. All right, let's swap this out. Remember, when you're using Teflon, you always want it to wrap out away from you. So when you tighten it, it tightens with the threads. If you wrap this way towards you with your left hand and towards you, you're going to unravel the threads and it's not really going to seal. All right. So just remember that. I'm going to get some dopey dope. Whew. That was close. Reason why this one's out more than this one is because this one's tight inside that female adapter and this one is not. So it'll even out. I'm not going to tie it on the threads. I'm going to tie it on the body of the hose faucet, so it just turns all at one time. Left-handed on camera. Oh yeah, get in there, man. Bring it straight. There we go. There we go. Put my screws back in, and we're done with this. Yeah, I could have got a drill, but holes are already made, so nice and secure. Quality. These are the blue fins at supplyhouse.com. Good quality. Took only 2 days to ship in. So, all right, let's turn the water on and test them, and then we'll start on the bracket hose replacement. Turn this on. Slow. Turn this on. All right, there's your cold and there's your hot. And that's it. Don't need to put any seal in here or an inside wall. So yeah. All right, now we're gonna remove all this PEX I put in. Took me a year off my life to get up in that turn. So by removing this, we're gonna release the vacuum. There we go. All draining out. All right, pull the piece out. Now I'm going to pull this out, which is going to be just as fun as pushing it in. Probably won't be as bad. And then I'll put this rubber hose in and then remount the system. Whew, it is hot in this barn. It is hot in here. First time I hate PEX. Well, that's going in the trash. Can't reinstall it to somebody's house, so garbage it is and charge to the customer because that's what they wanted. Alright, so that's all in. So now I'm going to put my quick connect adapters onto here, borrowed by quick connect here so they can go between the two, and then I'll put a hose and I'll make something up to make this work. This is not your daily norm for plumbing, so I got to figure it out. That's why I put every adapter in the whole township of quick connect in brass, not plastic. Alright, so I'm figuring this out on the fly. Basically I got two female to female hose threads. I got male quick connect by male hose thread over here to go there, so this will go like this onto your hose bib. And then the concoction I made is a quick connect fitting. It goes like that, like your air hose but for water, by male adapter, and male threads, pipe threads by male hose bib threads. And then this piece has inside 1/2-inch threads, 1/2-inch barber fitting, and that's going to go right into the hose, and they'll be able to go back and forth. And then they'll have to drain it down manually. Instead of having an open fitting, it'll have a quick lock, so it won't be spraying them in the face when they take it apart, like if you use one of these cheapy plastic ones. Alright, so I'm going to grab 2 clamps, my Klein 8-in-1 nut driver, and I'm gonna go put it all together. So that's it, just like that. And it's a close fitting inside, so when they take it apart, it should not spray them in the face like the plastic one was spraying up, because you have all this column of water. Now I know what most of you are thinking, or plumbers, why don't you have a vacuum breaker on there? The customer's aware about the vacuum breaker. She does not want it, does not care for it. The last one before the original hose bibs that I replaced in my part 1 video of this setup, the red and blue, before that the nut, they broke the nut off under the security nut, and she was not happy with that, so she didn't want it. She understands that this has got to be out, and these are gonna have to be off, okay, out of any type of gray water, and these have to be off, okay. She is aware of it. I have made her aware. So, and then this piece here, this goes like this, go like that. Sorry, like that. Release, release, just like that. Quick connect. Now I gotta deal with this and see how I'm gonna do this. In theory, I should be able to go like that, right onto the end of the hose. In theory, I'm gonna swap out this washer to a new one. Just like that. Just like that. Barbed, male 1/2 inch, inside female 1/2 inch by hose bib threads. Replace the old washer, which is super hard and cracking, with Green Thumb red washers. These you can pick up at Ace or anywhere really. They're actually really good, like pretty good. Watch it leak now. I'll stick it up in there, pack it all in there. Sometimes you can double up if you need to. Important thing is to always get it nice and flush, and don't just cram it in there. Use this like a flathead screwdriver to get it all nice and good, so you get a good connection. Get some of that kosher grease in there, because this is going to be hand tight. Just like that. I bought all these parts, and it's so simple how I put it together now. You just need to buy everything, and then you just figure it out between the male hose and the male pipe threads, and the female hose and the female pipe threads, and blah blah blah. So that's it. Let's move this ladder out of the way, and we'll see how many leaks I have. 4. Yeah, 4 is my guess. None of you told me it was raining. No one. Windows are wide open. It's raining. You could at least told me that. Yeah, okay. Alright, we are all done. So check this out. Got your hose right here. Turn it on. You wash all the hay. Okay. Shut it down. Shut this off. Take this hose. Close it. Go from here. Go there. Hot. Now you have hot water. When they're done, they shut it off. That's it. Take it apart, and that's it. Alright, so that's the quick connect install. Thanks for watching. This is Johnny, Plumber J. It's starting to pour now. You can hear it. Plumber J. Feel free to like, subscribe, and yeah, much appreciate all the likes and comments. Alright, that's your quick connect, and it's pouring.